The focus they've got coming off that bus. A beautiful day as it usually is here in Phoenix. Such a dramatic setting here in the Arizona desert. We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Mikal Bridges is a big part of the Suns' growth into a powerhouse. Coach Monty Williams said of his two-way swingman, I believe he has every intangible, talent and quality to be a glue guy in that starting lineup. Mikal has an edge to him. Guys respect the heck out of him because he competes every day. Kevin, I compete every time you throw it down to me.
You do. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Evan Fournier.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So the New York starting 5 sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Burks in at the 1. And for Phoenix, Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. Payne out there with B, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs break for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Here's Payne, right wing. B, the pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Over Robinson. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, if the defense is going to give Bridges a lot of looks like this, he's got to continue to knock him down.
Barrett wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Johnson. Last game we saw him score 32. Ayton against Robinson. And there's Bridges on the assist by Ayton.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And Fournier kicks to Burks. And to get open is Robinson. Burks' shot is good.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Payne. Here's B, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. So here's Burks. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Fournier, got a piece of it. Bridges inside. Barrett covering. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 6 points.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Fournier, he can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated it.
Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Now here's Payne following the shot by Alec Burks. Ayton finds Payne. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Just 4 to shoot. Johnson, good.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There at the pass to Burks. That one's off. Still out of sync. Suns leading by 8. The pass to Johnson. Shoots over Fournier, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He has 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. And so New York calls timeout. First, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Robinson dishes to Barrett. Here's Burks, and the rejection by Ayton.
Oh man, 7-1, not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Goes up with it again. Robinson, that's good.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They're leading by 8. Bridges against Barrett. Here's Ayton. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Burks driving in. Sweet little floater. Burks has got his second bucket tonight.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Bridges. It's stolen by Barrett. Burks with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
It felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell, takes pride in that part of the game. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pulls up on the elbow, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Johnson's got 7 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Burks, the pass to Barrett. Back to Burks. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 9.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Passes to Ayton. Back to Payne. Ayton with the bounce pass. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Ayton. And it's 9 points for Johnson. Knicks trail by 7. Robinson up top. Kicks it to Burks. That's tipped. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. In the second half of the season, this group of teams has really heated up from beyond the arc. The Suns third.
I mean, they've gotten better shooting the ball as the season has gone on, and you like their trajectory. I mean, they're in a great offensive groove right now.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Robinson down low. Ayton's there. Just 5 on the clock.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Defensive foul. Evans.
So for the Suns, Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Bridges. Andrew Shamet comes in for B. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Payne. And a new group in for the Knicks. Sims is checked in. Reddish comes in for R.J. Barrett. Ellis is checked in for Fournier. And it's Powell in for Burks. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. This time they met in New York.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Crowder, he's checked in for Johnson. Now, here's Reddish. He's coming off a 16-point game against Philadelphia. The shot's good from Sims.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Craig. His last outing, he had 8 points. Three-pointer, Crowder bangs home the trifecta.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Ellis. 1:07 left to play in the first. Pass to Reddish. Here's Sims. Ellis surveying the D. And the rejection by Ayton. And he recovers it. The shot by Powell, no good. Suns leading by 11. Ayton in the high post. Sims there. Holiday the pass to Ayton. Shamet on the wing. Holiday dishes to Ayton. The three. Another three for Phoenix.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's New York with it. Phoenix able to drain the three. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. Emmanuel Quickly, he's checked in for New York.
Emmanuel Quickly.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And he makes both free throws.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Ayton finds Holiday. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 12. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we've seen the improvement for the Knicks under Coach Tom Thibodeau. His star, Julius Randle, defines Tibbs' approach.
Genuinely cares about you as a human being, as a person. He wants to see you really excel as a player, and he knows that the only way to do that is through the grind, through hard work, through putting the hours and the effort in day after day. So that's his thing. He's going to push you in practice, push you in workouts. And he's your biggest fan when you're out there on the court.
He is indeed in that effort and grittiness, something we've seen from Thibodeau's teams over the years.
And Knicks fans recognize that brand of basketball. You think back to the years with Ewing and Oakley in the middle, it fits in the Big Apple.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Holiday in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Here's Crowder, following the score by New York. Holiday finds Crowder. Here's Ayton. Yep, it counts. Ayton's got 6 points.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
To the inside. Here's Quickly. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here's Powell after the made shot from Jay Crowder. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. He's checked in for 8.
For the Knicks.
Now off the inbound. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Ellis.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2.
That's his second
Results
personal foul.
speak for themselves.
Second team
Guys.
foul.
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Sims the pass to McBride. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Holiday. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Now, here's Barrett. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. He gets it in there.
R.J. Barrett.
Barrett's got 5 now.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Has to be. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's McBride. Finished off the break.
The pressure from Barrett helped right there. He gets the steal, and that ignites the fast break.
Suns leading by 6. Here's Payne. Phoenix no good that time either.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Fournier gets a wide open look, and the 3 ball is good.
That's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The pass to B. Robinson with the block, and they get it back. Passes it to Holiday. Suns moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Johnson. That one wide left. Knicks trail by 3. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. Barrett kicks to Fournier. Pass to McBride.
And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 6.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Pass to Craig. And the layup is good. And the Suns lead by 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. New York calls timeout.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Mikal Bridges checked in for the Suns. He comes in for Aaron Holiday.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Led by as many as 14 points. Robinson with the block. Back to Payne. The pass to Johnson. There's the triple. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Knicks trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Randall. Wow, hammering it in.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, and putting on a bit of a show here.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Floats one, and Barrett the bucket on the assist from Fournier.
Evan Fournier.
Fournier's got 3 assists tonight. Phoenix has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Payne. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
So here's Burks. 9 points in the game so far.
2 minutes remaining.
And stolen by Payne.
2 minutes.
That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
1:49 left here in the second. And here's Burks. At the elbow, Randall. Over Johnson. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Randall.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, how do you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
1:14 left now here in the second. Barrett finds Randall. It's Robinson high post. Basket good.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Here's Bridges. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Cameron Payne.
52 seconds left to play here in the half. Burks, the pass to Barrett. Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bridges outside. Back to Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Tries from 16. Johnson can't get it to go.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now Payne. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Portland.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots. A fantastic move right there. Just that quick little reverse layup.
And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We've got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Phoenix came ready to play, jumping on every opportunity to push the tempo. At one point, they had built a 14-point advantage. They were sitting on top with a 12-point lead at the end of the first quarter. The second quarter wasn't as kind to them, but they still fought through some mistakes to have a 6-point cushion at the half. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions sharp, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love it.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Suns leading by 6. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Knicks. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Fournier out there with Alec Burks. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Knicks trail by 8. Burks looking around. He takes it in with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Burks has got 11 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Randall with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Burks dishes to Barrett.
Oh, yes, sir. R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now here's Fournier. He has 5. Misses, and he wants that one back.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
Ayton kicks to Payne. Passes it to Bridges. From outside the arc. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Got a piece of it. Payne in the post. Burks covering. Payne's shot is good. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for New York. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. 7-game road trip continues for them. That'll be game number 3. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Johnson, that's for 2. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. 19 points for Johnson.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your...
He's checked in for the Suns. Then for the Knicks, Sims is checked in, and quickly in for Evan Fournier. Fast break, here they come. Here's B, and he makes that one. And the Suns lead by 11. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. To the middle, here's Sims. Trying to get open is Randall. The shot's good from Sims. Sims has got 6 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's B, and that one is good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Knicks trail by 11. Here's McBride. He's got 6. New York moving it around. Barrett against Bridges. Suns leading by 11.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. And here are the Suns now. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Bridges. Back to Ayton. Has to be. That one good for 2. He has 6. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get pockets.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Knicks substitution.
Now here's Powell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And it's blocked. Inside, here's Ellis, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Phoenix leading by 11. Bean, guarded by Powell. Here's Bridges, and he converts the layup. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B.
Number 12.
That's foul number 2 for him. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Banked in off the glass. He's got 8 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Knicks trail by 15. Down low. Here's Powell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Paul. No good. Shot missing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left here in the third quarter. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play.
That's his first personal.
And the Suns making a change here. Holiday's checked in, and a switch here also for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Quickly. Knicks trail by 18. To the inside. Here's Reddish. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And that bump does not throw Cam Reddish off.
Here's Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second.
It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Second.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Suns.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys. Just as much in this half as the first.
Most coaches would settle for the opposition taking mid-range jump shots, but tonight they're on fire from there.
Payne, he's checked in for Phoenix. Evan Fournier's checked in for New York. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. The kick out to Crowder. In the corner. Shamet with it. Shot clock at 6. Good. Shamet's got 5 points so far.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Knicks trail by 18. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his 3rd foul of the game. He's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Burks is checked in. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
.58 seconds left in the third. Reddish the pass to Ellis. Crowder against Burks. And the rejection by Eaton. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. 6 points for Ellis.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And there's the pass to Ayton. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter. Crowder against Ellis. Passes it to Burks. Fires it up. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Burks' shot is good.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Suns lead by 18. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. Payne out there with B, and it's Crowder in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now, here's Reddish. To the middle.
It'll be a turnover. Phoenix ball.
Phoenix leading by 18. Payne up top. Burks covering. Johnson, the pass to Crowder. Ayton inside. Robinson on him, and it's Ayton missing. And it's Ellis penetrating, and it's Ellis finishing it off.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
Woo! That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Payne looking around to the wing on the left, uncovered. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Here's Reddish. And to get open is Robinson. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Burks. Burks has got his 7th assist in the game. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Knocks it loose, and stolen by Fournier. For the finish, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Payne passes to Crowder. Johnson outside, dishes it to Payne. Back to Johnson, all sorts of time, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
This is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. 2 points, that one goes. That's 10 points for Ellis.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Phoenix leading by 14. Ball's knocked loose. Burks with the steal. Pass to Fournier. Here's Reddish. And again, New York with the triple.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
Payne passes to Johnson. Back to Payne. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Ellis with it. Working on Payne. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Ellis.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Phoenix.
1 shot.
Randall's checked in for the Knicks. That's good from Ellis. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Poke loose. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And to get open is Robinson. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Randall.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them get back in the ballgame.
Count it.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Fournier. Back to Ellis. Some nice passing by New York here. 5 to shoot. Randall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size, that spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Both free throws good from Randall. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Johnson kicks to Bridges. Rebounded by Ellis. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Randall, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Randall's got 10 points here in the second half. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Johnson outside. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 8 here in the quarter.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Suns leading by 4. And the Suns call time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Let's go now. Oh!
Man, love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Here's Payne. Into the lane. Randall with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. New York on D. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Count that bucket.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! Knicks trail by 4. Randall finds Burks. Outside Fournier. Back to Burks. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Payne. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one to fall. The Knicks go the other way with it. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way.
You can see Randall just seeing some open court in front of him, accelerating and making something happen in transition.
And Phoenix has possession. Payne with it. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining.
Payne kicks to Payne. Tries from 7. Nice jump shot. Good. Payne's got 6 points in the quarter.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Randall and the Knicks good for 2.
Randall right now going to town on the defense and taking over this game.
The Suns have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Fournier.
Got to be a little bit more aggressive defending. him from that range. He can be dangerous.
Suns trail by 3. And here's Payne. Takes it inside. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Back to Burks. He kicks it to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Randall. It's stolen by Johnson. There's the pass to B. It's good!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now, here's Burks. Payne covering. Money!
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 1. 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Burks. Here he goes. Yes! There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ayton. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Knicks. Now Burks. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
For the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.